In a world where control often feels just out of reach, many resort to manipulation, unaware that the chains they create not only entangle others but bind themselves as well. Today, we're delving into the realm of psychological manipulation, not just to see how it appears in our relationships, but to uncover how the wisdom of Stoicism can help us reclaim our inner strength and freedom. Stoicism reminds us that true power lies not in trying to change others, but in mastering ourselves, our reactions, emotions, and judgments. By the end of this discussion, you'll gain insight into the nature of manipulation and learn Stoic strategies to respond effectively, so your peace of mind remains steady amidst external chaos. If you find these insights valuable, one simple way to support us is to subscribe and watch through to fully grasp how to recognize and counter manipulation effectively. If you're ready to change the way you approach complex interactions and cultivate a life of calm and empowerment, let's dive in, recognizing manipulation. This first step can be subtle yet deeply impactful. Manipulation often weaves into our daily interactions, shaping our thoughts, emotions, and actions to meet another's agenda. Tactics can range from guilt-tripping, making you feel unfairly responsible or indebted, to gaslighting, where you're led to question your reality. Excessive flattery can also be a tool, designed not just to make you feel good, but to create an imbalance where you feel obliged to act beyond your comfort zone. These tactics exploit natural emotions like guilt, trust, and approval to shift control to the manipulator. Stoicism, a philosophy emphasizing self-control and resilience, counters manipulation by teaching us to anchor our responses in reason rather than external turmoil. Through a Stoic lens, we approach interactions with detached curiosity, observing our triggers without letting them dictate our reactions. This approach isn't about suppressing emotion, but about maintaining clarity, so your peace remains intact regardless of external influence. Stoicism empowers us to see manipulation for what it is, a disturbance from outside, and to stay rooted in our values, acting in line with our true intentions rather than reacting to others' pressures. 2. The psychology behind manipulation. Understanding why people manipulate reveals that it often stems from emotional needs or unresolved insecurities. Manipulators may try to control others to shield their own vulnerabilities, perhaps driven by a fear of instability. Low self-esteem may also play a role, where individuals use manipulation to affirm their worth. Trauma and past relationships can also influence such behavior, as those who experienced manipulation or emotional unavailability may view it as necessary for survival. Stoicism provides a framework for responding to manipulation with wisdom. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and responses, while recognizing that others' behaviors are beyond our power. By understanding the manipulator's motivations without getting emotionally entangled, we can maintain our peace of mind and autonomy. This approach safeguards our mental well-being and reinforces that manipulative tactics are ineffective, paving the way for more genuine interactions. Setting boundaries. Setting boundaries respects both our personal values and our relationships, creating a clear line for how others can treat us. This process is about defining what's acceptable and ensuring interactions are rooted in respect and understanding. Stoicism, with its emphasis on personal ethics, helps us set boundaries firmly yet gracefully. Marcus Aurelius encouraged living according to one's principles, suggesting that our inner peace is preserved by responding thoughtfully rather than emotionally. Communicating boundaries with clarity is key. It's not about being rigid, but about articulating your needs directly and standing by them. Epictetus would advise us to recognize our control over our actions, reinforcing boundaries calmly and consistently. The Stoic detachment, where we respond with reason rather than reactivity, strengthens our boundaries, allowing us to maintain healthy and respectful connections. Strategies to counter manipulation. Neutralizing manipulation requires both awareness and a steady sense of self. One effective method is emotional composure. Stoicism reminds us that external events don't harm us. Our reactions do in practice. Staying calm in the face of manipulation denies the manipulator the reaction they seek, helping us remain in control. Clear communication also helps. Asking direct questions, inspired by Socratic inquiry, can encourage transparency and make manipulation less effective. Setting boundaries is essential too. Epictetus emphasized focusing on what we can control, our own responses. Defining what we accept and reinforcing boundaries shows that manipulation won't sway us. Reflecting on our initial feelings also supports this approach, allowing us to respond based on reason rather than impulse. Adopting a Stoic mindset empowers us not only to resist manipulation, but to foster relationships built on respect and honesty. Self-care and support. Protecting your mental health is essential, especially when dealing with manipulative situations. Stoicism's emphasis on self-reflection and emotional resilience helps us practice self-care daily. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that peace comes from within, encouraging us to take time to reflect and remain calm. Activities that support well-being, like exercise or mindfulness, also reinforce this inner balance. Support from friends, family, or professionals can be invaluable. As Seneca highlighted, companionship provides comfort and guidance when manipulation significantly affects your mental health. Speaking with a therapist can help you develop boundaries and resilience. Self-care involves choices that nurture your well-being, aligned with the Stoic belief that true contentment arises from harmony within. As we close this discussion, remember that understanding manipulation is about more than self-protection. It's about nurturing resilience and building genuine relationships. Stoicism teaches us that our peace of mind lies in our own hands. By embodying Stoic virtues like self-control, courage, and wisdom, we empower ourselves to recognize and transcend manipulation. Thank you for joining me on this journey toward a Stoic life. If these insights resonate, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Let's continue to seek purpose, guided by reason and grounded in tranquility. Until next time, stay wise, stay calm, and thrive.